Hey guys, Zoltan here, and in this video we will improve the duality machine with something cool. So this is the CT4810. This was previously in the machine. I just removed it and I'm replacing it with one of my favorites sound cards, the Audigy 2ZS, which is like a really beautiful gold plated and yeah, it's a really nice card. I think one of the best cards from Creative for Windows 98, at least the latest card which has proper drivers. I'm a bit skeptic if I will be able to use it, because it was my Windows XP card previously, but hopefully it will work. I will use the original driver CD. I don't think I will go with the DVD with it. This is something what I bought new years ago, so it's working, it's perfect. It was in my PIII-1400 machine. So yeah, and the next and most important part will be that I will replace the 800 MHz CPU with this beautiful, hope I can focus on it. Not really. Okay, manual focus. Perfect. PIII-3S, as you can see here, 1400 MHz, 512 megabytes of cache, L2 cache, 133 as a front side bus, and 1.45 volts, if I remember well. All the little pins are just nice and straight. It was packaged really well, so I think it shouldn't be a problem. The motherboard is not really working in regards of fan connectors, so what I will do is just connect this cable I ordered from AliExpress to the power supply, and I will have 12 and 5 volt fan connectors, only 2 pins, but it should be fine for me. What I wish to connect is this larger fan instead of like this, I don't know, 5 centimeter around it, original real fan from my PIII-1, replacing with this proper PIII-3 cooler. Yeah, 2 pins should be fine, even maximum voltage, I guess. And I will use also this large 14 centimeter fan to just put it on the side, as I used it in the PIII-1400 machine. So it might be a build video or just sorry about this camera movement. Okay, or I'm just assembling things, testing the sound card, and then testing the CPU, maybe in a separate video. We'll see about that. So let's start assembling the PC. So we have audio now, nice, clear and loud. As you can see, it recognizes Creative Audigy audio processor. Actually it's an Audigy 2, but the driver indicates Audigy 2003. It's a nice driver. I haven't installed anything else, just the driver, but it's just added this driver utility program which installed the VDM driver by default, but I've changed it to the VXD driver because of recommendations. It recommends the VDM for like basically everything, and also DVD, audio, MP3, WMA, MIDI files. So like if you're just using it for multimedia, but it suggests to use the VXD driver for playing games primarily. So that's what we do. Now this time I don't click OK, because last time I started to capture this part of the video and clicked OK and I messed up everything. So yeah, it's a long story and it was a stupid movement. So what I want now is just quickly show you some game footage with the Audigy 2, and hopefully it will not crash or anything, because for some reason, maybe the motherboard is something. Sometimes this computer just reboots. It's happened like 2 or 3 times during a week. So it's really clear, loud, sharp, much better than the onboard, or well, no onboard audio, but as the PIII-1400MHz was. I'm just listening to the audio, not really focusing on shooting anyone. Should switch to this one. Yeah, it's pretty good audio, even if I'm using these really cheap USB powered speakers. So, yep, that's Quake 3 Arena. It's pretty good. And UT2003, just because it supports AX, it's quite good. It's loading pretty fast in this SD card. Yeah, basic setting, I switched to hardware 3D audio plus EX, and it's disabled the music, because if I switch back to software I will have music, but for some reason this way I do not. Don't know the reason? If you know it, please tell me in the comments section, and let's just listen to some Unreal. Just to make sure this card using like hardware acceleration, because that means it could help with the frame rates while processing audio. Should have compared it to the previous audio card, because like it's now processing AX and 3D audio as well, not just software, but well, basically that's a good comparison. So maybe you could check it with the previous video, compare it if it's better or worse. The audio is clear. This is how it should sound. I missed the bass and the subwoofer. Just a 2.0 speaker. Maybe in the future I'll switch something more impactful, but in general I'm just using headphones, so let me just find someone else. Yeah, it sounds really good. Like, you can feel some kind of a directional audio, and louder and quieter depending on the distance. Not sure if there is any audio setting in the menu, because as I remember for UT2004 there was a setting for like just using more audio channels. This card supports like 64 character, textures, physics, dynamics, trialinear, nothing like that here. So no audio quality setting. Yeah, seems cool. It's pretty good. So this was the sound card upgrade, and let's move to our CPU upgrades just after I kill this guy, because can't land hidden goal. Perfect, let me give you some of this. It's not bad, it's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, it's missing the subwoofer, but otherwise it's pretty okay, I guess. Okay, let's do the CPU upgrade and hope it will work. So the PC is ready, the CPU is replaced, I have also replaced the fan on it, and I've connected it to the 5V rail. I hope it's just enough for the fan. I didn't see any voltage information in it, so if it spins slowly or it's not cooling as it should, then I will switch to the 12V. The cables are still all over the place. I should do some cable management, of course I will, but first I'm just really scared that it won't work. I never had a 218 before, so yeah, and also this motherboard is a bit problematic as I mentioned, so I'm scared a bit. If it's not booting, it still could be the usual issue it has, so we will do several attempts, so let's try. Fans are spinning, good sign. Let's wait for beeping. Are no beeps for the graphics card, that could be a problem. And nothing, no image, but at least there is no beeping sound. So let's just wait a bit, maybe it's needs time. Well, at least it's quiet. Yeah, really quiet. That's cool, and spinning. But it's not working, so it's bad. So let me try to shut it down. Waiting for like 5 seconds. Okay, and as the fan stops spinning, do it again. It's the same so far. Well, I started to worry a little bit. Let me try a reset. Nothing. So, let me curse a little, then we'll continue. So, a day passed, and I was trying to do everything I could came up with. I removed the memories, just leaving the 256 megabyte one. I removed the CMOS battery, tried to reset the CMOS, removing the sound card, removing the video card, using a PCI Express card instead. Well, trying to boot the PC with the power button, then with the reset several times, got crazy everything, read the manual, tried to use, instead of auto detect, and manually set up the FSB and the memory to 133, and like messing with the jumpers and everything, and no luck and no response. I removed the CPU, checked the pins, inserted it back, and really tried everything, and then I was like putting everything back to the shelves and say, okay, I'm done with it. Just left a single 128 megabyte RAM stick in there, and like, okay, once more I just press the power button, just do, okay, that's what I won't do anymore. And it booted. So it turned out with the 256 megabyte RAM, for some reason it's not working properly. Maybe it was the cause of the reboots as well. So yeah, the PC started and it's running perfectly. So what I have done is just added back one more of the 128 megabyte modules. So I have like a 256 megabyte. Both RAM sticks are two-sided, while the 256 megabyte one was just a one-sided module. Maybe a corrupted one, or just this mobile doesn't like it, so we don't know. But let's try to run the PC again, and hopefully it will still turn on. So pressing the button. So far it's the same, so I'm a bit scared. And the bip, perfect. So it's nice and running. And here we are at Windows 98. It's early in the morning, so I'm just sipping a lit from my coffee here. Because after this I will have to go to work, but yeah, I just wanted to capture this video. And it's booting very fast, and what we can see here is it doesn't see one of the memory sticks. Yeah, that's a bad thing. I should look for this. Maybe it's just not connected properly, or I don't know, maybe the memory slot is corrupted. So this is something I should fix quickly, and it says x86 family 6 model 11 stepping 1, that's all we know. But the diag, it says 1400 megahertz. Well, it's pretty good. So I'm just shutting it down now, trying to fix the memory module. Then I will show you something in the BIOS. It's quite fun at first look, even if it's not really important. So I'll come back very soon, I hope. So trying to reinsert the memory module into the second slot wasn't helping, but moving it to the third one solved the issue. So maybe that one is corrupted as well. I tried the other memory stick in the other slots. That one's not working on any of those. So, but we have 256 megabyte, and what I enjoy really here is like in advanced mode, I have the CPU internal frequency. As you can see, 133 in the memory. Lowest possible core voltage here is 1.45. It's pretty good, lower than the previous Pentium of 1.65. And here at the frequency, look at this. Yeah, it's like minor steps, but it goes up to 2625 megahertz. It's just crazy. Okay, I shouldn't leave it there. 1400. Yeah, the BIOS is correct, so I'm just saving it. I wish to show you the boot speed if everything goes well. So just shutting down, boot starting. Damn it. It's because I was just restarting and stuff. Okay, so let's do it. What's this? Damn. No fixing, because otherwise, yeah, did I ask for floppy drive and stuff like that? That's about fast booting. So yeah, it's pretty fast, except it stopped for scanners, but even that, it was pretty fast. So what I wish to show you is like just a very fast benchmarking. So let's try Unreal Tournament. This should be just a very quick test to see if the CPU is running nicely and what kind of performance we can expect of it. Maybe even the camera is not the best position and stuff like that. 800 and 608 high, it's pretty good. Deck 16, maybe I adjust the lights a bit and going to Kingdom 1, pretty good. Oh, guys, look at the frame rate. We have an average at 170. It's still the GeForce 2 MX, the original one. And yeah, we are 180 average now. Yeah, it's good. And they are aggressive. With the AA is faster as well. Not sure. Yeah, they're quite good now. $164. That's pretty good. I mentioned this a few times already, but still, I'm surprised. Sorry, I was really CPU bound. Yeah, this game is not using any TNL or stuff like that, so it's expected. But still, it's pretty good. Yeah, and quickly quitting. I keep in this like it's fast. And let's start UT 2003. So what we have lost is like half of our memory so far, just because of this CPU switch, or maybe the memory was already corrupted and that caused the issues. Let's just do asbestos, and in the next video I will do a proper test. So in the next one there will be the usual benchmarking and testing Quake and Unreal Tournament. And yeah, the usual test will come. And about this PC, the next step would be I might add another 128 megabyte module if I find an identical one, and if the slot itself is actually working, maybe just trying to clear it, something like that, and it might help. And after that, I'm wishing to go with a more powerful graphics card. What I have now here is the 4200, which might work. It's the GeForce 4 cheaper solution, and maybe in the future I will go with a 4600, 4800 maybe, or going to the 58 or 59 series, depending how they perform and what I can get. And I'm not planning to use this PC as a graphics card testing or a video making machine by default. It would be just my ultimate retro gaming PC. So other graphics card tests like 3DFX cards and ATI cards and all, they will go with the Pentium 3600. And maybe in the future, since I have the 800 MHz CPU, maybe I will upgrade that one to be just a little faster in testing newer cards like GeForce 3 and 4 as well. So if you can, definitely you can see the frame rate. We have averages around 60, 70, 50, 80 this time. So it's pretty high, it's pretty smooth. So yeah, this game was CPU limited, very much so. Even if GPU helps a lot in many places, it supports the TNL. So it comes to this to aid this, but yeah, the CPU itself improved this game a whole lot. Yeah, maybe we won't be able to max this out since we don't have like too much memory, but for everything else, expect this game, the memory amount should be more than enough in Windows 98. But maybe we'll upgrade to 384. So it's much better. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was enjoyable. And please like the video, subscribe, share your ideas in the comment section, and see you again in the next video. Thanks once more for watching, and bye bye.